Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to Monday morning, December 6th. And this is going to be another reading by Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane. If it's your first time here, well, I read for the Pisces Collective. I do. I have been doing it for over a year now. And I love it. I love it. I've been doing it full time. All right. So, first things first, I wanted to thank Maria, one of my patrons, for purchasing this deck for me. This is Tarot by Caro. In one of our conversations on Patreon, she had asked me if I had seen this deck and sent me to the reader who was using this deck, and I looked at it and was interested. I was going to buy it because, well, I buy decks, right? And she so kindly sent me the donation so that I could purchase it. And I'm glad because it's an independent deck. It's not sold on Amazon, so it was expensive enough for me if I would have bought it, but it ended up costing me nothing. So you can thank Maria for this beautiful, colorful deck that will be used on my channel from now on. I appreciate it so much, Maria. You're a beauty. You're a gem. Thank you so much again. All right. So, yeah, so you'll get to see it as I use it. I wanted to talk about the reading yesterday and how emotional I got for that. I'm not going to make apologies for it. I am an emotional Pisces, of course, but I recover quite quickly. I think it has to do with age. And just haven't been through all of it. So I get tender-hearted, which I'm very glad that I can still do that with everything I've been through. But the most important part of those readings, Pisces, is that I realized after that, as I was meditating, I realized that as Pisces, we are so very hard on ourselves in this lifetime. I was watching something, and I will impart it with you because I feel that it holds very true in the lives that we have here. It's just to let you know that you are magic and you do have the key. Most of the time, the biggest problem in a Pisces life is Pisces, because we let other stuff kind of come in and affect us in a way that we don't know how to react to it, okay? As I was shuffling this deck, the Strength card came out. I'm going to leave it here. And this Strength card in this deck is fantastic. She is holding this lion by the tail and the tongue with 2 fingers each. See? 2 fingers and 2 fingers. So this is kind of telling me that the power that we have is simplicity. We have a simple time of being able to do things. And I'm going to explain to you what I saw that pertains to this card right away, spoke to me right away. I was watching an interview with Ray Couture, is his name. I think I've heard of him, but he's an astronomer. Anyway, somebody like that. And this one guy was asking him questions. He wanted to know for sure. He said, like, what kind of signs? He was talking about the different signs of the zodiac and which ones are better for business. I don't even know how I got there, but it's fine. I was just watching, listening to what he had to say about the different signs. And I thought to myself, watch this. When they get to Pisces, they're going to call us a bunch of flakes or etc. Because every time I hear somebody who isn't a Pisces talk about Pisces, we end up sounding like we are snowflakes, okay? And it just annoys the heck out of me every single time because I don't consider myself a snowflake. I was going to say something nasty, but I'm not. All right, so I'm sitting there, and of course, Pisces, it was the last sign, which really, does that irritate you? That irritates me. We always have to wait for last. Like, it's assumed that Pisces will be good with it because they're last in the zodiac. It's like, fine, whatever. So I'm listening to him, of course. Pisces is the last sign, and he didn't do them in order. It just Pisces ended up. So the guy's question, it says, I've read that Pisces are the ones who are most likely to go nuts or be schizophrenic. And I went, oh, well, here we go. Here we go again, Pisces. We're the schizophrenics of the world. Wonderful. So I'm waiting for what this guy, Ray Couture, has to say, and he says something like this. Well, you know what about Pisces? He says, they have the key to the cosmos. And I thought, wow. And he says, you know what? He says they could manifest and bring anything into reality that they put their minds to. He says where Pisces has a problem, he says, is when they go too much in their minds. Because he says that's when it causes problems. They start doubting themselves. They start communicating untruths to themselves. And that's where the problems arise. Because he says otherwise, Pisces are, he says, amazing. They are the sign of the zodiac. And I thought, well, heck, I love you first. And then I thought, you're right. You are right. We have the ability to do this, okay? With grace and ease. We have the strength. We have the power within us. The time that we start having problems is when we start listening to what others tell us that is good, that's right, that means something, that doesn't mean something. And then we start going in our minds going, but that's not how I felt. That's not my intuition. That's not what my cosmos searching was telling me. And then we start backtracking and having problems. So take that as you will, Pisces, okay? If you don't believe in yourself, you should, because we are it, okay? We're all that in a bag of chips, okay? So I wanted to impart that with you on this beautiful Monday morning. I'm also going to take only from the first 3 chakra, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, because I told you that we were going to look at your powerhouse this week, okay? So I'm going to pick out of one of these, okay? Inspiration. I love this, okay? And it's number 11. 11, 11, 11, indicating again that we do have wonderful help. If anybody has help, Pisces, and is aware of it, okay? Because everybody gets help, but not everybody's aware of it. If anybody's got help, I'm destroying my decorations here. We do. We have help, okay? So here we go. Let's go see what 11. Inspiration, right? The sacral chakra. You have called this card into your awareness today because it is time to get inspired. Find your passion and share it with the world. Right, okay? Inspiration is constantly flowing, well, yeah, okay, flowing and floating. We do both, okay, through and around you at all times, and is inviting you to align with and connect to its powerful and creative energy. Which is funny they say creative energy, because the next card, the card before that I just saw was creativity. That's also in this deck right here. Okay? What inspires you and makes your soul shine? I don't know, but this is a card of Leo. And Leo's a sun, is fire energy, sun energy, okay? So it's time to surround yourself with inspiring people. And that's what I'm saying. Books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. Have you been feeling bored and stale? What do you love to do that brings you creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy is now time to bring it into the world. When you're driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content and with a sense of purpose in your life. When you're inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit, as this state of being is truly infectious, and you start to also inspire others. And I've told you that, okay? Live a life of inspiration, and that's how you heal the world. That's how you help the world. Okay, you don't need grandiose gestures. Change your life, yours first, and then spread it around, okay? Inspiration, the affirmation is, inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired, okay? And don't limit yourself. Like Ray, I'll call him Ray, like Ray said, okay? We have tapped into the cosmos. We can make truths out of anything we want. We are it. We're the magician. We're that. And we're all that in a bag. I keep saying that, but it's true. Okay? Don't let anybody make you feel different. Not even yourself. Not even yourself, Pisces. Oh, by the way, these shuffle beautifully. Oh, they riffle shuffle nice, too. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm sorry for the loud bang. All right, so let's see here what else comes out in this gorgeous deck. Okay, Five of Pentacles. I really love the Five of Pentacles in this deck. I've been playing with this deck for a week, by the way. I'm now decided that every deck I get, I'm looking at it for at least a week. The Five of Pentacles here is absolutely wonderfully beautiful. The thing about it is that if you see in this Five of Pentacles, like the regular Rider-Waite, they're in the snow, they're walking around, but they're not paying attention to what's being offered to them. Okay, literally in this card, they're offering them pentacles. Here's some help. Here, I'm helping you so that you can go to shelter, get your wounds attended to if you have it. Go have some food, okay? A nice hot bath. Look, we're helping you. And nope, I'm not seeing it, okay? So I feel a double edge. These are the people that don't want to see your magic, and this could be you that doesn't want to see your magic. I feel that maybe the latter is real, okay? Maybe you haven't all of your life seen your infinite gifts, okay? Everything that's been offered to you, how wonderful you are, how magical you are. You're just not seeing it, okay? Or you were not in the right environment to actually see it happening. And that happens to a lot of people, okay? We get conditioned, you have to believe in this, and that's it, and that's all. Coffee time, Pisces. Time to be inspired. And I want you to be inspired by yourself. Because I want you to look next year in that mirror. And I'm not going to cry this time. I want you to look in that mirror and see a magician. A fantastic human being. Somebody who has started living to their full potential. Okay, who stopped canceling. I wanted to say stalling, and that's what I'm doing. I'm stalling, stalling their progress to where they need to go. Okay, give yourself some gas. Give yourself some gas. Give yourself some air. Okay, somebody here's a mechanic, because I'm talking mechanics. I'm talking about air filters and enough gas and enough air so that the motor, yeah, somebody here's a mechanic. I see a lot of fire energy too. I wanted to mention this as well. You're going to look like a fire sign, and it's funny to say that, but you're going to be a Pisces with fire. Yeah. So get ready to really hone in and grab that energy, Pisces. It's coming in. Yeah, look, the Nine of Wands. Look at that. I see a lot of fire cards. A lot. Like inordinate amount. So I know that it's coming in. Let me see here with this. And you know, doing it in a style. I love this Nine of Wands. He doesn't look bothered at all. This Nine of Wands is the persistent. I've persisted, and I'm just waiting for my ship to come in. He's leaning on the wands like going, all right, I've done the work. Now give it to me. Okay, the Nine of Wands in other decks, I always feel like the person's like been through hell and back. But remember, Pisces, this is us. Okay, we don't need to go to hell and back. We have the power. We are children of the cosmos. In other words, we have access to everything. That's why we're the 12th sign of the zodiac. That's why we are who we are. And the worst part is that we listen to other people and let them or circumstances or conditioning or whatever you want to call it, change our minds about how wonderful we are. And then, you know, if somebody keeps telling you you're crazy, for an amount of time, you start believing them. You know, they're going, that's just crazy. You can't do that. That's just crazy. You can't do that. That's crazy. Well, you start believing, maybe I am crazy. No, don't be crazy. No, don't be crazy. Be Pisces. Okay? Don't be crazy. Be Pisces. And step into it. Step into your power. Show them how it's done. Okay? Lean back on that 9 of Wands and go, that's it. That's all you got. Bring it. Okay? I can do this. I can do this with my eyes closed. I can do this with 2 fingers. Yeah. Yeah, I can do this. I've got it within me. Because I'm telling you, Pisces, if you step into your own power today, if you start doing that with intention and inspiration every single day from now on, you're going to start seeing results. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Pisces. Okay? Don't give up. Don't ever give up. No. God knows there'll be people out there in circumstances that are going to help you try. But just remember, the universe may be trying to get you to finally admit to yourself, it's saying, I don't care what you throw at me. I'm going to make it. Okay? They keep bringing you that same situation around for you to get past it until it will be no longer a thing, until you'll adapt to it. This 2 of Pentacles. Love the water in the background. Look at this blue water in the background. Yep. Actually, that could have been my biological mother. She looks a lot like her, actually. But look at that water in the background. Look at that. Look at that. She's juggling that. And she's going like, I've got this. This is good. I can adapt this. I can make this work. Yeah. So, just remember that, Pisces, okay? Remember that you are adaptable. 2 of Pentacles, I've just designated as a Pisces card. I feel that adaptability with Pisces is our card of choice. The thing is we use it for other people. We adapt to other people, okay? I love my family, but being an empath, I adapt to them. Oh, you don't like that? Okay, well, we won't do that. Okay, well, let's try to do something to make everybody happy. We adapt everything to every situation. We try to, make it fit. And the one person we forget to adapt to is what we want. What do we want to do? Okay? Look at the 7 of Swords. Look at the 7 of Swords. I love this gate. Okay? She left 2, and I'm guessing she took 5. Yeah, she took 5. And she's walking away, okay? Into the night she goes. 7 of Swords is always negative patterns, negative thoughts for me. And I got the weirdest thing, that's the reason I'm not talking. I get the weirdest idea that she just took those negative swords and just kept the ones that mattered, like the 2. The companion, the set. When you're cleaning your drawers and you keep like, I don't need 10,000 spoons. I need 6. So it's like clearing out the drawer, and I feel like she's going to give these away to somebody, or bury them, or get rid of them. But they'll never be or seen and heard of again, and I think it's because they just don't have any room or space in her life, okay? She needed to make space. She needed to open the door, okay? Yeah. And she's doing it in the cover of night. However, yeah. Look at that. She has the stars and the moon guiding her way in this. So a lot of intuitive hits with this. A lot of movement away. A lot of wavy in the hair. So that's why I get like somebody who's determined to get negativity out of their house, clean it out. And I feel that applies for people or you, circumstances or you, whatever needs to be done. You need to start putting yourself first, prioritizing your energy first, and believing in your magic. Okay? Hey, if that guy who's an astronomer said it has to be true. More fire energy. Here we go. Here we go. 6 of Wands. Okay. Riding to victory. Look at that. This is you in the upcoming year. This is you getting your due, okay? And I feel surprised. I feel surprised for a lot of you when you're going through this of like, really, I'm good. I'm like, people are following me. They think I'm good. They think I'm great. Holy crap, really? But you're gonna, it will take a little bit. But once that little bit starts coming in, Pisces, I have a feeling that you're really going to step into your power. You're really going to feel special about yourself. Unfortunately, it does take a few people. It usually takes a few situations. I won't just say people. It'll take a few situations for you to get you on your way. But I'm here to tell you, you're special. Okay? Knight of Wands. More fire. Okay? You're ready to meet this challenge. Okay? Look at that. Challenge meets victory. Ta-da! Staring at each other. Gorgeous, right? Look at that. I want that outfit. Wait a minute, I think that's flames. Maybe not. I'm kidding, Pisces. But, you know, look at this. Look at this. Flamboyantly beautiful. Okay? Meeting the challenge head on. Look at all this fire energy coming in. I mean, you got so much sun power. And that's what you need. You need that power. You need that assertiveness. We go with the flow. But I'm finding that going with the flow is good. But go in the flow for yourself. Okay? When you need to move your negative thinking around something, do that. Don't do it to fit other people. 3 of Cups. Again, celebration, victory. I like this card as well. That's at the bottom of the deck. Yep. They're having a big old party and they're supporting each other, okay? So in true fashion here, you will be getting support. You have all of these grapes in the background, beautiful, showing the crop coming in. You enjoying the crop, but you're enjoying the crop with people who support you. So it really is about that, Pisces. It's about you finding the people, the right people to support you as well. The right situations and the right people to propel you forward. And stop feeding yourself crap and letting other people feed you crap as well. Okay? It's time for Pisces. It's time for you. Okay? Right. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here because I've got more to say, but I'm going to keep it for the extended, Pisces. Again, thank you, Maria. This deck is gorgeous. It's so intuitive and gorgeous. It's yeah, it brings a whole new aspect to it. It is fiery to begin with, and it offers a lot. It offers so much richness to the readings. And I will see you later, Pisces. Take good care of yourself. I'll see ya. Well, later on this evening. Take care.